Hey, Carl. Hi, baby. Hey, Techie Dad. Why can't I eat on live stream? Is it not allowed? Hey, Devin. Hey, Chris. Yeah. I went to make me a sandwich, and then I figured out I didn't have any more lunch meat, so I'm eating a cheese sandwich. Luckily, I had Doritos. Those are the mothership prizes from the July UFO. They didn't get here in time. They just got here today. So they're going out tomorrow. I'm hoping they're light enough I can send them first class. Should be alright. And then they sent an extra one for my mom. Because that 3D printing pen that she was using. Did I do that on stream? I don't remember if I did that on stream. But anyway, she had a little pen. And it wouldn't even print PLA. It would only print the stuff that it came with. Hey, what's up, Shay? You're projecting your stream on your whiteboard? Oh my goodness. I hope the students aren't there all craving Doritos now. You're swallowing your pride and asking anyone willing to pug donating to your channel to help fund the Squire so you can be sure to finish by ERRF without going broke. I tell you what, Carl. I'll donate the filament so you don't have to pay me for that. Hopefully it gets here in time. Oh, that's right. I was Skyping you, babe. All right, anybody here you want to go support Carl and the production of the Squire? Hey, what's up, Vince? That is the beginning of the head for the 2-foot alien for Earth. So, Carl, I know that money isn't being directly donated to you, but at least you don't have to pay me for it. So hopefully that saves you some funds. It's the only thing that'll fit on the table. And they won't let me bring the big one. So I think I'm going to line the inside with my other set of 16-foot LEDs so I can light it up from the inside. No worries, Carl. If I can, hey, Liquid Dirt. If I have a little extra money between now and then, I'll donate to him. I gotta see how much I have left over after ordering the October stuff. And I think I only have one more filament to get for September UFO. Yeah, 2-foot alien. Let's see if I can share this. That's what's currently printing. I have it, oops. Have it hollowed out. Come on, which one? There we go. It's hollowed out. The walls are only, like 2 centimeters across, something like that. I don't know. I thought I told it to hollow out 10 millimeters, but then when I imported it in, it was bigger. I was like, whatever. At least it's not solid. Oops. No, I didn't post it. I was live on Twitter. Shoot. Yeah, that's at 100 millimeters a second. It's still going to take 31 hours. Hopefully it doesn't fail. I'm going to 3D gloop it, yeah. Hey, Justin. And it may be a little under 2 feet. I don't know. In Mesh Mixer, I did it at, I thought I had it in enough dimensions, but this ended up being, let's see. Let me add source again. So I have it printing at 90%, because at 100%, it was too big. Why isn't it changing? What did I do wrong? I don't know. There we go. So it like just barely went out of the zone. So I brought it down to 90%. Yeah, it's for the 2-foot tall alien for ERRF. Is what PEI. And hey, Chris Fries. The build plate, yes, it is PEI. Yeah, those 3D pens in the background, wrong way, are the July mothership winners. Plus 1 extra for Mama. Yeah, so far it's been alright. I mean, I printed this on it. I think it's the second thing I printed on it. The first was this alien. And then the second one was this alien. And then the third one was this, which I still need to send out. Babe, remind me to send this out tomorrow when I send out the pens. This is the part for Mike Whaley's coin. I'm hoping that I should probably check the dimensions on this thing because I don't understand why the holes on the side are elongated. I don't know if they're supposed to be like that. Or if I did something wrong. Yeah, I know it needs to be PLA. I'm going to print it. Oh, son of a biscuit. I'll print it on my artillery. No, I didn't redo it in PLA. I forgot. Never mind, babe. I'll have to remind you after I print another one. I did print it in PETG. You just reminded me I got to print it in PLA. Shoot! Wait, I think I have some ooze sitting over there. I do have some ooze sitting over there. Guess I could crank up the artillery. Yeah, I like the artillery. I've got like version 1 though, and it has a little bit of Z-wobble issue, but it's not bad. I like it. The later versions, I think they solved the Z-wobble issue. Son of a biscuit. Hang on, I gotta take my headset off. All right, I gotta wait for the hot end to heat up so I can swap the filament. Shoot! What'd I do with it? I took the USB thingy out, and I don't know where I put it. Like, I literally just had it in my hand. I stick it in my pocket? In my back pocket? Son of a biscuit eater. Oh, here it is. All right. Let's see. Where did I put the coin? Here it is. Alrighty. Do you remove things off the build plate and Prusa slicer? Delete works. Let me put you guys on the other screen for a second. Joe Prince, these say it'll do ABS. Aw, they even included samples. Those are cute little samples. Operation instructions. The LCD screen will display words PLA or ABS. Why did my print just stop? Everything is going wrong. Extruder 0 reports no filament. What? Don't give me that BS. How can you have no filament? You've got filament. Don't be a butthead. Oh, son of a biscuit. There we go. Yeah, it's a translucent filament, but it's supposed to be a mechanical thingamabobber in there, not a laser. Hey, Sean Butler. Let me see. Let me find the link for it on Amazon. There's some little cheap one. Like $10. Oh, Brian Bynes.
Girl, look at that body. I work out.
It's the mini giant alien mascot. Corey, next week you're going to import all your settings from Cura into Prusa Slicer. Yeah, this is the first time I've used Prusa Slicer since it became Prusa Slicer. Let's see, file, import, old downloads, part. All right, so I'm looking at the part in Prusa, and it's not supposed to be elongated. Let's get the old caliper. That batteries are slowly dying, I think, because I can barely see the numbers on here anymore. 0. All right, on the Z, it's supposed to be. All right, this is 43. It's supposed to be 43. Okay, 42.46. It's supposed to be 42.58, but it kind of moves around a bit. So 43.17. So it's not bad. Let's see, 99.91. 100.02. It's supposed to be 100.01. It's not bad. And this one is 87.23. It's supposed to be 87.51. So, I mean, it's all right, but for some reason those holes are elongated, and it may just be the outside layer. All right, baby girl. I see you when you get back. Mwah. Anyways, what were we doing? Your workout tonight might be wandering through IKEA. Well, you did say the other day that you were shopping all day long. All right, let's see. Scroll back up. What did I miss? Hey, what's up, Greg? Did I miss anybody else coming in? I don't think so. So far the filament run out, it just gave a false positive. I don't have everybody's logo on here yet. I will get a lot of people's logos on here. I just did it with Brian Vines because I was kind of cracking on him because he's always working out. Gosh darn it. No, Rosa even reminded me. All right, let's see. Tweet. Tweet. Make sure I spelled Mike Williams. Trying to. Oh, I don't need the link. Yep, Mike Whaley. What would you call this? In memoriam? Yep, that's my rail cord back there. Hey, Robert Reynolds. I sent your filament out today. ARC. Did I miss anybody else? Did I already say RC earlier? I don't know. You got 2 hellos if you did. Yeah, I'm printing it in parts. I think it's head, body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's 12 parts. Yeah, it's got a duet on it. Duet Wi-Fi and the expansion board, the 5, I think. Yeah, no problem, Robert. I don't know what to say. Boom. Tweeted. The new what's coming with 5130s. Sorry, I was tweeting out that I was tweeting or streaming. Hey, what's up, Viking? Go to bed, man. Go to bed. Brian, get some coffee, man. Don't go with the Coke. Coke's bad for you. Haven't you ever seen what it does to battery acid and nails? I probably did. I will randomly make noises. I'll go doo 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 just do it. Oh, this filament probably is ready to be changed now, huh? Confirm. Oh, come on, you biscuit eater. What do you mean you're heating up the nozzle? Just do it. I'm gonna make sure I get all the black out of there. Confirm, back, home, back. Heat, extruder, 210, bed, 70, back. All right, you heat up. Let's see. Print settings. I have to, let's see, layers, first layer, perimeter, spiral waves, blah, blah, top, bottom. Where's my multiplier? Infill, 5% gyroid. Spirit brim, support material, speed, multiple extrusions. Extrusion multiplier, there it is, 0.9. Density, yeah, whatever. Cutter, slice. Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, denim. I need to figure out if I want to build a printer from scratch or not. Hey, Michael Cassell. Oh, hey, Ryan. Yeah, I'm about to put the coin. I printed the coin. What did I do with it? In Pet G, my part. But then I remembered it's supposed to be in PLA. So I'm about to start printing it in ooze. Maybe. There we go. All right. Ow. Layer one's going down. So done in about 3 hours. Carl, if I could afford to build a Squire, I would. I just bought this new PC, and then I bought a Creatos that's being delivered to me at ERRF. I still gotta buy 6 gosh darn Ender 3s. Have a good one, Corey. I don't know, Greg. I was thinking about just ordering parts and doing it, not really following anybody's any previous guide ones. Well, someone's supposed to be giving me or letting me know if they have them at the price they think they have them at, but it's been over a week. Ryan, have you seen my post on the disposable sample spools that I'm going to try to start putting in the UFOs? I need to do a cheap printer farm so I can pump out a couple thousand of them a month. Yeah, I think the Ender 3s will be all right. All right, so what I'm going to attempt to do, this is my prototype. One I designed, but Liquid Dirt 3D is supposed to be designing another one. Hey, Lightspeed. But I'm going to do a disposable, or not a disposable, dissolvable spool to put all the samples from the UFOs on from now on. So I'm going to print them 24/7. I hope. Reminds me, I need to switch this back to the screen. So make it look like I'm looking at y'all. Why not cardboard rings? Because I don't have the time. Scalda orders cardboard tubes and manually cuts them, and I don't have time for that. And I want to be able to spool multiple, like 10 samples at a time. They're hips, so it should be fine with the humidity. They don't dissolve from regular moisture. It takes like lemon juice to dissolve them. It takes an hour to print this version. I don't know how long it's going to take for the version that Liquid Dirt's doing. But yeah, it's plus with the cardboard cores, I wouldn't be able to split them. I mean, I guess I could theoretically put like walls between them and everything, but with this, I should be able to load 10 of these onto on at a time, hook up the samples, let them go. There's a clip built in to it. Here it is. There's a clip built into it, so I won't need the zip strips anymore. So I should be able to just do the 10 samples, clip them all into the clip, slide them off, slide 10 more on, load them up, and then while those are sampling, I can pop these into bags. And we'll see how it goes. You're getting yourself an IKEA, a whole IKEA. You got the money to invest in starting your own IKEA. You'll mock what up tonight? Well, I already have this one designed, but Liquid Dirt 3D is supposed to be designing, like he took this and tweaked it some, made it smaller. He says I don't need that much room above the sample. So I gotta wait to see. I thought he'd be done by now. While he was here, I should have asked him. But we'll see. He also thinks I should make the center core smaller. Currently should support a master spool if anybody wanted to slide it off. But I don't know if there's any real reason to keep the master spool size center anymore. Hey, Charlie Bowen. Well, Ryan, I am hoping that it does not take a lot of time and effort to keep the Ender 3s going. I figure I'll oil them up, tighten them up once a week, maybe once a day. I don't know. I don't know. I think these samples solve a lot of problems for me. On the other hand, they may cause just as many problems. We'll see. Now I forgot about I don't know if Joe Prince is still here, but he asked about the 3D printing pen. Then I got no, I do not own any Ender 3s already. I own my Railcore. Wait, which way is it? And my artillery sidewinder. Here, let me put the sidewinder in view so Mike Whaley's coin being printed can be viewed. And then I will rotate a little bit. There we go. But I should be able to print each side in 20 minutes. Well, this is as minimal as I could design. There is, some extra space here, and then this is wider, but it takes an hour. And that was printing at 100 millimeters a second. And it's only 2 millimeters thick. And the inner walls have to interlock. There isn't like a wall centerpiece. It's just two pieces that clip together. And as you can see, every quarter. There we go. Like this wall is part of this, and the other wall is part of this, and they've got to interlock so that there's no weak points. Because one problem with my current spooler is that it doesn't screw together. It's see these right here? On every other one is a tube, and then the corresponding one is a pin. So the pin slides into the tube. But problem with my current spooler is I put a wall up against the core, and even though I have some little overhang things, every once in a while the filament pushes it off and it winds in the center, and it's annoying. But anyways, this 3D printing pen is supposed to print ABS. The LCD screen will display words PLA or ABS. Choose the right material, model, material selection, and temperature adjusting from the LCD screen. So it says it's got preset ABS and PLA settings, and then it also has manual temperature setting. Temperature 60 Celsius to 230 Celsius. Spinning speed is adjustable. Yep. Yeah. We shall see. Do not put foreign bodies into the holes, is what it says. Let's see. Ba-dum-bum. Hey, Viking, I probably missed you, but catch you later, man. Yeah, Michael Cassell, I want to get a Infinite Z Squire. Maybe I could do that and just have it print forever. Yeah, as far as dialing in the Ender 3, if I could just get it to print those, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. People are like, well, you get what you pay for it, which is true. I understand that. But I'm not spending another $2,000 on a printer just to print those when I could buy 6 printers for a quarter of the cost. Yeah, Lightspeed, I'll send it to you. Charlie Bowen, I really like the Sidewinder. This is version 1 of the Sidewinder. It had some Z wobble issues, but I hear version 2 and version 3 print better. Llama, if you want to go live, go for it, man. I mean, I'm just here to kill time so Rosa can have something to watch while she's at work. My outer diameter, okay, so everything on here is 2 millimeters. It's 2 millimeters thick here, 2 millimeters thick in here. That flipping, I'm about to disable this gosh darn thingamabobber. I have filament in there. Stop being a bunghole. You're supposed to be a mechanical, not laser. I'm gonna kick your booty. Are you flipping kidding me? Look, you little jack munch. I ain't got time for this. And I'm definitely not staying awake for 30 hours making sure that you work. Are you flipping kidding me? I'm gonna jerk take you off of here in about 2 seconds. And what I hate about this filament sensor is it doesn't have a light or anything to show that it's being detected. Let me put you guys on the other screen again. Let me see what you're saying. Yeah, Llama, let me get this back going. You have version 3 of the Sidewinder? Best printer of the 7 you have? That's awesome. Nah, the filament runout sensor keeps triggering. It's supposed to be mechanical, not freaking laser. But this is the second time it's triggered now. I don't know if I can... Well, of course I can live disable it and get off of there. Just shove another piece of filament in it. We'll see if this works. All right, Llama, give me a minute and to get this thing going again. And then I'll send Rosa the link. Whoa, hello. That was weird. All right, stop oozing. You got time for this? All right, print status. Why won't it let me resume? That was weird. Are you flipping kidding me? Here, all right, filament sensor. Peace out. Done with you. Where are my snips? Bad thing is I can't live disable this gosh darn thing, I don't think. Are you serious? Come on now. Ow, that's hot. Boom. All right, so in case y'all want to know what I did, let's see. I took the sensor off and I put a hex wrench in it, and then I just zip stripped it. Then went run out sensor bypassed. Hopefully that hex wrench doesn't tip out of there. That would be kind of funny. Should be alright. Alien engineering. Dang right. Alright, let's see. Message from the llama. Let's find the llama's stream. Wait, is he streaming on his Tom account or his llama account? Hopefully on the llama account. Llama. There we go. Hopefully this will work. All right, I'm in his StreamYard. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. I've got to do this. I gotta pop out his chat. There we go. Yeah, Lightspeed, you did miss it. I'll send it to you. I'll send you a link to it on Twitter. You have 5, it still triggers? You have 5 what? A print idea for International Lefty Day. What is International Lefty Day? Yeah, Lightspeed, I'll send it. I mean, basically, it's 3/4 of an inch wide total. And it's got a 106 millimeter core here, 50 millimeter core here. And actually, I think it's the inner is 50. And then it's too thick. And then it has to have those little dips in it so that it can go onto my adapter. Anyways, so that slides on there. Hey Tom, I'm actually streaming on both of our streams at the same time. Oh, that's not good. Is that a new board you just ordered? That sucks. They're telling you in chat that you have a jumper that may be in the wrong position. Yep, probably. That's what RC said in chat. Yeah, Robert Reynolds is saying move it over. So August 13th is International Left-Handers Day. It's basically a national holiday if you're a lefty. I did not know that. Print a bunch of left hands? I have no ideas for that. Oh, Andy's on a Mac. Ew. Oh shoot, I hope that part finishes printing. I did 5% instead of 10%. Exactly. Probes work in both hands. No, I'm muting my stream on yours when I'm talking to my stream, so I'm not confusing people. Well, I wasn't sure it was gonna work because usually you can only use a webcam once while it's in use, but I'm using XSplit so that I have more options while I'm streaming. Like I can just do my main cam. I can do both cams. I can swap the sizes. I can do the. You redid Harley's face again? No, I don't know squat about him, but RC said that if you want to send him the link, he'll get on audio and help you through it. All right, Chris. Yeah, let me go check. You have it on the Tweeterverse? What's up, Mad Monkey? Aliens are not blue. Actually, aliens can be blue. There's gray, there's blue, and there's green. The gray ones are bad guys. That face looks really good. Let me look at the older ones. How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Are you gonna give her the big smile again, or are you gonna leave her? You destroyed. Why'd you destroy it? Trying to look at the older picture and the newer picture. I like the nose on the older picture. But overall, like the details I think are better. Her cheeks are better. The shape of her head's better. I definitely like her. Let me see a side view, like a side view. Well, no, not necessarily a smaller nose, but the old picture had nostrils. Well, I don't know. The old picture looked like it had more nostrils, and the new picture It looks like she's just got really thin nostrils. Welcome back, baby girl. Chris, do you mind if I show these? Shay. Shay, are you still in my stream? Alright, Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna show it. Oh, why isn't it showing? That didn't work. Yeah, let me save the image. Wonder if that'll work. Why is that not working? That's stupid. Alright. Save image. Desktop. Save. Flip. Oh, there we go. So I like it. The shape of her head and everything's a lot better. But like, I think her nose needs to be a little wider. Her nostrils need to be a little wider. And I like the old smile. But maybe the smile was giving you a pain in the ass? Trouble? Twitter's crashing on me now. Let's see. Is that the right one? Yep, there's the old one. Yeah, the smirk smile. Yeah, I see it. No, I like that. I like that. You didn't really miss much, babe. I had to bypass my filament runout sensor because it kept triggering. So I'm getting rid of that. I have to get a better one. And then we've been showing off Chris's new model he's working on. And I'm kind of co-streaming in 3D Printing Llama's stream, which is kind of confusing. Well, he came in. He was like, "I was gonna stream, but I see you're on." I was like, "Well, start streaming. I'll come join yours too." I'm still hungry. My cheese sandwich was not good enough. I'm gonna eat some more Doritos. Where'd you have to go? Hand out Band-Aids and send people home? Let me swap screens. That way I can make it look like I'm looking at you guys. So you had to hand out Band-Aids? Did you send everybody home? Tell them to eat some moldy bread, free penicillin? Oh, you can kind of see the start of the alien's smile. Yay! You see the alien smile. Why? Because it's moving? Oh, that's cool, Chris. Why are you so woozy sick today, babe? Pregnant with Neil Armstrong. I'll tell you what, though, Shay, if she is pregnant, it'd be immaculate conception. Her and I would need to have a talk. That name's not going to happen. Why not? You're printing a golden alien? Is it one of my aliens or is it a different alien? Well, see, the 2-foot alien is got the UFO too. Is going under it. The original model with that Chaos Cortec created has a UFO that it's sitting on. So the UFO is 2 foot wide as well. Actually, it's 600 millimeters wide and deep and 800 millimeters tall. Why can't we name our kid, babe? It's gonna be huge. Yeah, but Neil, Aaron as a middle name. Why not? Neil's a nice name. We can spell it differently. No, we can't spell it differently. Then it would break the Neil A. Yeah, and I got a comment. No, I wasn't laughing at you. People are suggesting names for baby names in my stream again, and no, she wants to have a boy, so I was coming up with names to where I could sneak alien into the name, and then Shay pointed out that it could be Neil Armstrong or Neil A, and then it would spell alien backwards. And she's like, no. Right? Like, did anybody ever realize that Neil Armstrong, you know, the guy that went to the moon, his name spells alien? Uh-oh. And stuff's going wonky for me. I think I lost audio on you. Why not, babe? How am I gonna get anybody pregnant? Brat. Why not? It's a great name. Yeah, public pressure is not going to work. What time you going home tonight, babe? Oh, wait, hang on. Shay messaged me back. I got to look. So Shay, the whole thing that bugs me about like even a, because people were like, well, just use a die cutter or whatever, but for every, whether I just use a cardboard core or if I use a die cutter or if I use a laser cutter, and I tried the laser cutter, and within 2 weeks I burn out the laser. No, I didn't burn out the laser. I broke wires. But everything takes me having to stand there and do it. I want, like with a 3D printer, I can put it down or put down the flex plate, tell it go, leave, come back in an hour, pull the flex plate off, put a new one on, go. And then when this flex plate cools off, pop the old one off. I mean, I just think it'll be a lot quicker to use printers, a print farm, than it would. Carl's printer would definitely have the answer to my problems. However, it would have to be a straight up and down nozzle, which she says is not currently possible due to patents. But maybe he'd just do one for me to, not sell it. Because he said 2 millimeters isn't possible with his angled nozzle. But if I could do a belt printer that, would just keep, once it's done printing, lift up a little bit, roll it off, do it again, I would love that. I'd set all 6 printers up to print 24/7. And once a full spool was done, well, Carl, I know it's not exactly what you said. I was paraphrasing, but it's not just the whole 2 millimeter thing. Because let me pop this thing apart. All right. So as thin as these walls are, and these walls are actually, I think, only 1 millimeter thin. So printing this on the white knight, would it be possible? Because this is like a 1 millimeter thick wall with pins and tubes. Hey, John Mack. Oh, son of a biscuit, I broke this one. It wouldn't be as strong for that type of file. No, I mean, it makes sense. I'm gonna find which piece did that break out in. But yeah, if I could get a belt printer to print that, or turn a Jordan, theoretically, yes. However, calculate how much time it would take you to glue together 800 cardboard spools every month. And that's just current load. And then also cutting the tubes to length. I mean, I've thought about all these things. I really have. And I think a dissolvable spool that's 3D printed on a print farm is the easiest and fastest and least labor intensive way. I could end up being wrong. It may be more trouble than what it's worth. But without spending a ton of money, because I'd either need to buy a more expensive quality laser engraver, a more expensive quality CNC machine, something that could cut the tubes faster, and a fast way to glue everything together. Like Protopasta, they have machines. Yeah, chop saw for the tubes probably would work. But then again, I'm standing in front of a saw chopping 800 tubes and making sure they're all proper length. Yeah, but gloop is expensive. It does work on paper products because essentially it's plastic. I don't know if you've ever seen gloop dry in the open air, but gloop would be really expensive to do that. What are you doing? Compiling the firmware in Arduino, or are you compiling it in Arduino, or? Oh. That doesn't sound fun. Gotcha. PC. PC. I'm just messing with you. Ouch. Wait, $7,800? Uh, I thought paying $2,000 for a PC was bad. Holy cow! Well, my last one, my Alienware was $3,200, but hey, drive safe, Shay. Protopasta, they hand glue them together. But I believe they have a machine that cuts them. Chris. All you gotta do is mention Apple and PC on Llama's stream. But I don't know. I tried making cardboard spools. No, I'm talking about making cardboard spools for samples. I figure your stream didn't want to hear about that. Well, I bought a laser cutter. I bought a $200 laser cutter, and it broke down in 2 weeks after I was cutting it. Well, I don't know how much of a laser printer I need to be able to mass produce 1,000 samples under my current load a month. And then as I grow, I'm going to need it to make even more and more and more and more. I think I was using no, I was using the son of a biscuit. What's it called? Yeah, kind of like cardstock. No, it wasn't corrugated. Oh, isn't a plotter use a blade that'll dull? But I'd have to you really. Yeah, I'll have to see how much they are because I know um yeah, but that's asking him to take his time out of his life to cut my spools. I don't know. Yeah, see, my people in stream are talking about $10,000 machines. I am not spending $10,000 on anything. Yeah, John Mac, I'm in two streams. I'm in my stream and I'm in Llama's stream. Uh, Jordan, one, it would speed up me making spools. Because if I have a spool that I can just hook the um, filament to, press go, it wind. When it's done, clip it in, pull it off, put the next one. Now I'm planning on doing 10 at a time. So with this, I can slide 10 of these spools onto a thing, load up the 10 samples, tell it to go. When it's done, it has a filament clip. I can just put it in the clip. So it also gets rid of the zip strip. And then I can just, clip them all, slide them all off, load the next ones. It'll speed up me making samples. But it'll speed up making samples. And then two, people are tired of samples. Yeah, the maker box winders, it's anti-productive. What do you mean they had a jig? The only thing about their process that is better than mine is that they have, once they take their samples off, they can put it through a twist tie machine or a zip stripper. I don't know which one it was. And whereas I had to manually put the zip strips on. But besides that, the amount of time it takes them to load all the spools on, or load all the things onto their system, put in the hang on, I gotta turn down llama a little bit. Feed the ends of the samples onto all of their spools, make the spool, and then take them off one at a time, and then zip strip them. It's like they were saying it takes them 3 minutes per sample. I was doing 45 samples an hour, which is faster than 3 minutes per sample. The problem comes that now I've got 4 samples with spools, and then spools on spools on spools. I don't know what you mean by that. Hey, Michael Fox. Your probe from the Edutech drawing got sent today. Hey, Kit. Sorry if I missed you slip in earlier. It currently takes 15 rolls of filament to fulfill a monthly order. Welcome back, Techie Dad. Yeah, but as a consumer, you'll have all these little spools that A, are dissolvable. B, I'm also going to be printing the recyclable symbol on it because HIPS is recyclable. So I'm putting the proper thing on it. So people would be able to toss them in the recycling bin if their local recycler does HIPS recycling. And I don't have vacuum seal bags anymore. I've got reusable 6" by 6" whatchamacallits, which is another thing that I'm contemplating. If I can make all of the samples at one time, slide them off and stick them into one bag versus 4 bags. That's another thing. It may hit me in the face. You know me. Yeah, I'm using Ziplocs, but I may be able to cut it down to 1 Ziploc versus 4. I can put them all into 1 Ziploc. I'm trying to speed up my process, Jordan, because right now I'm wasting a lot of time making samples. Well, here's the thing, Ryan. 1 spool takes less than 10 meters of filament. And a normal 1 kilogram spool is 330 meters. So I could get 33 spools per kilogram of hips. And if I can remove a sample and press go until a spool is ran out, I think it would take a lot less time than... Okay, Devin's saying keep the individual baggies. Okay, I will keep the individual baggies. But, hey, Carl. You too, man. And no problem at all. As soon as I come in, I'll send them to you. And if it doesn't work out, then, you know, I'll figure something else out. But as of right now, I've gone through everything in my head. I've plotted things out. I can't get... You too, Carl. Tell Tashia I said, hey. But I don't know. I've contacted numerous companies about just buying cores, and I couldn't get the cores at the prices that I needed to be under. I've contacted companies about making cardboard spools for me, and they came in at like $4 each. And actually, I think $250 was the cheapest. All right, Michael Fox. I haven't done anything for anybody's birthdays yet, but I'm planning on it. I did send one person a card to congratulate them on having a baby. Yeah, but Brandon, I still... Making one sub-spool doesn't save me time making samples. I'm trying to save time with me making samples. I want to be able to make multiple samples at a time that I can quickly get off and quickly load back up. Because as of right now, it's taking me 6 to 8 straight hours to make one color. And because of my day job, I can't sit still for 6 to 8 hours to make all the samples at one time. So it gets spread out over a whole week's period. Just for one color. I need to find a way to quicken my spooling time. I need to find a way for customers to not deal with tangling samples. And making cardboard spools, I've been there. I've tried it. It took more time than it was worth. Yeah, if anybody is a UFO subscriber, go to your account, enter your birth month. I'm coming up with things to do for people's birthdays, months. None of the companies... Babe, you got your birthday present, shush. Majority of the companies do not have a way to do exact 20 meter samples and clipping them and bagging them. And if they do, they don't want to spend the time to do it. And just to give you an example, Filament One hired me to do samples for them for 3 months. And the third month, USPS lost the samples I sent back to them. They haven't asked me to do it again since then. Wait, you entered your birth month and still got a notice to update it? It's supposed to only tell you if that field is empty. I'll have to double check that. My bad, Ryan. Didn't mean to spam you. Hey, you're more than welcome to, Brandon. I mean, if I could find a cheap way to do it, then I would. If I could find an automatic way to do it, because my end goal for the future is to load one end of a spool onto my sampler, tell it to go, walk away, come back, the samples be done out of that one spool. This current sample, this one right here, uses 10 meters. The one that Liquid Dirt said he redesigned took less, because he says he made it smaller this way, because he says I since I'm getting away from it, this doesn't have to be 106 millimeters anymore, and this doesn't have to be as big as it is. See, I have a counter mechanism I've already designed. I just have to replace the rotary encoder with a stepper driver, because the rotary encoder skipped too much. But using a stepper motor, I can track the length a lot easier. Cutter isn't that big of a deal, because you could machine a snipper. There's two problems that I'm having with my idea for my automated spooler. After it's cut, feeding the next one to the spool and clamping it down, holding on to it so that it can spin again. And then also zip stripping it. Or have I seen the spool tracker? I have not seen the spool tracker. What is the spool tracker? I've Googled spool tracker and it came up with soul tracker. Google, shut up. Spool 3D printing filament tracker. No, I don't want to subscribe for updates. Shut up. I wonder how much they're gonna charge for that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mr. Buttram. I already have a device programmed to measure filament as it passes through. It's running on an Arduino. Has an LED display. I already have it. But auto feeding and gripping a new thing and zip stripping it or twist tying it or whatever to do a full automated system is what's holding me up. And I literally have like 2 engineers working on ideas as well. But I think this is the best idea right now. Not saying it's the best idea, period. Just saying right now, this is the best idea for now, right now. And it may turn around and bite me in the ass too. I don't know. I have a group of people in a Twitter group that I've discussed numerous options with. Yeah, that's the thing, Michael. That's what I want. Let me hang on. So I got a new motor. so that I could have the torque to be able to pull numerous or multiple spools, dang it, samples at a time. New motor. So this thing should have the torque to be able to do multiple ones. Right now I've got a stepper motor from a 3D printer and it doesn't have the torque for more than one sample at a time. I just got to figure out how to hook this up to an Arduino. I have this to drive it and power it. And then I have my ATX power thingamabobber. Devin, your robotics team. Chop chop. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Is the added spool weight going to affect my shipping costs? I don't believe so. Because these things are super, super light. It'd be, since these are each 10 meters currently, this one's 10 meters of filament. It would basically be like adding 2 additional samples to the box. And a filaments only box is generally, I think, less than 10 ounces. Majority of the months, the filament only goes out on what's it call it? Not express, first class. And then depending on the weight of the accessories, if I ditch the spool idea, you think you should try that coil idea. What coil idea? I honestly don't believe that would work, Chris. I think that they would tangle. I mean, if that was the case, I could just run it out for 20 meters and it would coil itself on the floor. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Chris. I mean, but here's the thing. If you feed the filament into a tube, it's going to coil and coil and coil and coil up the tube, right? But I don't have a tube on hand at the moment. We'll take this. So you're forcing it inside the tube, and it's going to wrap around, and it's going to stack up here until the 20 meters is up. And now you have a single thin stack of filament. Then you've got to compress it all, which is going to make it over, under, and cause tangles as you pinch it back together and zip strip it. And then you're still going to end up with a tangled mess. Just to give you an idea, if this were to coil in a tube, this is a 20 meter sample. Gosh darn it. My thumbs aren't. Here we go. Tube example. It would all be a single layer inside the tube. So it's going to take up 3 to 4 inches as it climbs up the tube. And then when you pinch it together, it's going to tangle up. It's not going to keep its thing. And now you don't know where the end is, which is worse than already the ones I don't know the ends of. And I think it would just tangle worse than when it already tangles. I personally have not done fill-a-blend. I'd made samples for fill-a-blend for 3D printing professor's box or filament of the month club. But fill-a-blend is expensive. Oh, did you rewatch the video? Yeah, see, they said it was 3 minutes per sample, and they used a twist time machine. I was doing 45 an hour. Yeah, I still have a spool left of something. But yeah, I was doing 3D printing professor's sample program. But it wasn't making him as much profit as he thought it would, I don't think. And then he kept forgetting about things. I was supposed to send him out on the 12th of every month, and it would be like the 10th, and he'd be like, oh yeah, I forgot to order filaments for this month, didn't I? Lightspeed, if you were getting 2 samples every month, it was either A, you signed up for 2, or B, I don't know. Because I know there was one person that signed up for 3 a month and one person that signed up for 2 a month. Let me go look. Because I run his website too. You signed up once and only paid once? What? Hang on. Like, is your real name Steven as well? I'm guessing it is, since it says Steven in your name. And does your last name start with K? All right. According to the orders, you signed up on February 13th and you were charged February 13th, March 13th, April 13th, and May 13th, and June 13th, which was the last month. Why you got 2, I don't know. That's odd. But if you did, it was because he sent me... No, it says you paid 5 times. Via Stripe. Let's see, February 13th. Yeah, February 13th. On the 13th of every month, it says Stripe charge complete. So if you weren't being charged, somebody was being charged. You got Polyblend and Philibin twice. He may have sent me the shipping labels multiple times. I think he messed up a couple times, because what I would do is he'd send me the shipping labels and I would count them and make that many samples. So I think he... Put it this way, the reason he stopped the filament of the month club, it was too much logistics for him. He straight up told me when he decided to stop doing it that he doesn't know how I do it every month with the amount of people I do it with for. And on top of that, he was doing 1 filament a month, and it was too much for him to handle on the logistics of. I do 4 filaments, projects, and accessories, and candy, and boxes, and a reveal page. Who is the printed solid guy? And no, it's fine. I've got Llama Stream up on the side too. And I'm seeing you talk. You and John Mack are the only 2 people talking in this stream. Well, 3D Printing Professor does Filament of the Month Club. Well, he did for 4 months, maybe 5. I think it was 4 though. The guy who does MakerBox. See, Printed Solid was, I can't remember their names off the top of my head. But Printed Solid bought MakerBox. And then right before Murph, one of the owners took over MakerBox 100%, and the other owner took over. Yeah, David Randolph took over Printed Solid 100%, and the other guy, I can't remember his name, took over MakerBox 100%. Now, MakerBox, I don't know how the heck they can afford some of the filaments and still make money, but they're charging more for their exotics box, aren't they? David Randolph is the guy that kept ownership of Printed Solid. The other guy is the one who took over MakerBox. Can't remember his name for the life of me right now, though. And I bet you Rosa went home. It's 10 o'clock, and she hasn't said squat to me in 2 hours. Matt, that's it. Jordan, it has not gotten to the point to where I could commit more time. Once I can make enough money to quit my day job, cool. But no, it's Alien 3D is not full time for me yet. I don't know what I did. Did I miss her messaging something? At 9:35 in stream, she said, "Hey, I didn't want anything for her birthday." So I guess technically I haven't heard from her in 30 minutes, but she hasn't texted me in 2 hours. No, if I wanted to do Alien 3D full time, I would need 500 subscribers at least to the UFO box. I would definitely need to have to come up with a better solution for making samples if I had that many. Or I would need to sell 5 rail cores a month, or 6 Creatos printers a month, or yeah. or like 30 sidewinders a month. No, I've got 185 subscribers right now. Actually, I don't even have that many. There are some people who get month to month. That includes my 1 month people. Yeah, Brandon, I wish. I mean, that's true, Jordan. I mean, if I had more time to dedicate, it wouldn't be such a big deal. Baby, you better be driving right now. You better be almost home. Because now I'm starting to worry. Siri, text Josh. Let him know I'm okay. Oh, wait, you changed my name to Joshy. Siri, text Joshy. Let him know I'm okay. Send. Probably didn't work. Oh, I'm inside his StreamYard. Yeah, Michael, I'm inside his StreamYard. I'm streaming on both streams. He's not re-streaming me. He sent me a link. Yeah, but Jordan, 3 minutes per sample is... No, I muted myself. I muted myself so when I'm talking to my stream, his stream can't hear me. But when I see something in his stream that I can talk about, I unmute myself. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, at 3 minutes per sample, that's not... Okay, let me... How much money do you make per hour? Actually, don't tell me how much you make per hour. That's too personal a question. Let's just example. Let's take $20 an hour, divide that by 3. Hang on. 20 divided by 60 times 3. That's $1 per spool that of your time. If you made $20 an hour, that's $1 per spool of your time, which means that's $4 for 4 spools of just your time. So you have to not only measure in how long it takes you to do something, but the cost of how long it takes you to do something. Now, I was making 45, I currently make 45 samples an hour, right? So that's 1.3 minutes. So take that same $20 an hour divided by 60 times 1.3. I'm making them right now, if I only made $20 an hour, at 43 cents a spool. Yeah, what's up? Oh, my cookies. Well, everybody that's in your stream, I think, is in my stream as well. Yeah, no problem. Still talking about spools. Well, it was what I was using was a little thicker than cardstock. It was fuck, what was the name of that stuff called? Let me look on my Amazon. Yeah, it was. Let's see. Apparently, Amazon doesn't remember me buying this stuff. I bought it in 2018. All right, so I was using a chipboard. That's what it was. 30-point chipboard. Here, I'll put it in private chat. I don't know if I could put links in here. But yeah, it was 30-point chipboard. Hang on, I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Yeah, but Jordan, here's the thing. I'm gonna go. Whatever. I'm a transparent person. I make $50 an hour on my day job. So if I do my normal time, $50 an hour divided by 60 minutes, that's 83 cents a minute. That's $2.50 every 3 minutes, which means 4 samples cost me $10 per UFO of my time to put into the UFO. It's not going to make me money by spending 3 minutes per spool. I have to cut the time down. All right, I'm gonna unmute myself in his stream so you guys aren't bored in that stream, even though you're both all probably in both streams. Have I calculated what that time is yet? But that's the thing, though, Jordan. If I can make 10 samples at a time with these, then that cuts me down to, because the time it takes to spool one sample right now literally takes 20 seconds, I believe. And then it takes me time to zip strip it and open the bag, put the thingamabobber, the silica gel packet in it, reseal the bag, put the label on it. Now, if I could cut that down to just spooling 10 at a time, then it's going to cut down on a lot of time. Because then I'm loading 10, I'm taking 10 off in every 20 seconds. The only thing extra it's going to cost is the electricity to run the printers. Yeah, the filament costs money too, but I've calculated right now by 3D printing spools will cost me 30 cents, I believe, per spool. Well, I'm gonna order 6 Ender 3s. Probably, but I don't know. It's something I will try for a couple months at least. Yeah, that's thing I definitely need to keep the weight down for shipping. Yeah, the zip stripping really cost me a lot of time. Exactly, Jordan. Exactly. Yeah, zip stripping probably is taking a lot of time. Not that much time. Because if I was doing 45 an hour, that's 1 minute and 33 seconds per sample. Or no, 1.33 minutes. But 1.33, so that's what, 1 minute and 20 seconds? Taking them off the spool really takes a lot of time too. It really does. Because I don't know if you've ever seen me do my samples during my spoiler streams, but once it runs, I put the zip strip in, I take the side off, and I got that thingamabobber. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And oh, my bad, Devin. I don't know. I call these zip strips. To me, these are people call them cable ties, whatever, but I call them zip strips because they zip and they're strips. But I could get that twist tie machine. How much does a twist tie machine cost? Because the last one I saw was like $1,000. I think Rose is in a bad mood. But zip strip, zip ties, cable ties. I don't know. I call them zip strips. But I don't know. Like I said, if anybody can come up with a better way to speed up my sampling making time, I'll be more than welcome to consider it. But there's a lot of things you have to think about in the whole process. Time being the biggest thing. Heck, maybe I'll even end up just doing plastic cores. I'm sure I could print out a couple thousand just 1mm plastic cores. Automate my day job instead? Yeah, I wish. I hate my job, my day job. I've been doing it for 22 years, no, 21 years. I'm burnt out on it, tired of doing it. And my clients drive me nuts. I had a client today email me like, hey, there are lines appearing underneath product names. So I go look. Like, stop using H4 tags. They're not being used on any other page that shows the products, but you decide to use H4 tags on this page, and this page, and this page. Why don't you go look at the other pages and see how you did them, and then do them the same way. Then you won't have lines. Devin, you think I'm in my mid-20s? Are you kidding me? That is a huge compliment. I turned 40 this year. I turned 40 in February. Hey, what's up, Leo? Yeah, Leo, it was your birthday yesterday or the day before, right? All right, Emily's going tonight. Good night, Emmy. I love you. Mwah. Sweet dreams. Yeah, I thought it was Sunday. Sorry, Sunday and yesterday I was dead. And I got like 12 hours of sleep last night, so I was happy. Even my wrist stopped hurting. I know, right, Chris? Nobody knows how to troubleshoot. I had another site today that I updated, and the update changed the background color of a form and then changed the color of a bunch of buttons and changed like a whole bunch of functionality in a reservations form. But visually, you'd be able to see that there was a different background. Now, that particular site uses a GitHub to version the files and everything. So I push it to the dev server, and then they go look at it and approve it and tell it to go live. So then I push it to the live server, and every single time I push something to the live server, I get a message. It's not working right. It doesn't look right. This isn't doing this. Every single time. Did you clear your cache? Is it loading the same JavaScript file that I instead of the new one? Is it loading the old CSS instead of the new one? Because visually you should see that now it has a gray background where it used to have a red background. If it's still showing the red background, you're loading the old code. Clear your cache. This is like every single week I have to tell these people, clear your cache. Oh yeah, you're right, it's working. Thank you, good night. Aww. My Emmy says she loved me too. But yeah, so my clients drive me nuts. I'm tired of dealing with them. I'd rather deal with the 3D printing community because y'all are mostly amazing. I did get a hate mail the other day, but I don't know. Tired of dealing with web development clients. She does always make me smile. I told you, it's like we get on Skype and she smiles and I'm like, all right, here's my wallet. What do you want? Here, you can have my wallet. Look, I got a Star Wars wallet. Boom. Anyways. Oh no, somebody sent me a message on Facebook. And it wasn't the greatest message in the world. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was enough to... Oh, I know. I did tech support for a mortgage company a few years ago, and everybody and their mother would come up and call me to their desk to help them for the dumbest stuff. And then I also had to handle tech support for the remote underwriters. and it drove me crazy. You wonder how wide the age range is? I don't know, because I don't know everybody's ages. I only collect birth months. I know I have parents who get the UFOs for their kids, so I would consider their kids to be the ones that are actually the subscribers. All she has to do is smile at you and say, "Joshy, I want." It's true. It's true. Joshy, I want a pony. You've got 3 horses out back, but if you want a pony, I gotcha. Wait, who's saying goodnight? Are you leaving, Chris? Or did I miss somebody else saying goodnight? Oh, thanks for coming, Chris. Peace out. Have a good night. All right, Greg, thank you so much for chilling with me tonight. Have a good one. I think I'm gonna head out too because it's 10:30. And Josh, I want to. Hey, I already told her I'd give her a bunny. You told me no. If y'all would move down here, you'd have horses. We could get bunnies. We can get chickens. Again, I need to build a new chicken coop so that the fox or the raccoon, whichever killed all my chickens, cannot kill my chickens. She wants lizards, snakes. I got her. I have a goat. I have a pig. And the pig has tusks on it like that long. Have a good one, Jordan. Is it possible to preview the final of the print? Is it just your little alien but bigger? Pretty much. Let me open up Mesh Mixer. I'll show you. No, it's. I don't know. I don't know what the difference between boars and pigs and. Hang on, the mesh is generating. So yeah, it's mainly just a bigger version of this dude, and I could have swore I saved this. Where that's not the Mesh Mixer file, is it? Nope, that's the STL. Hang on, I opened the wrong thing. Where did I save the Mesh Mixer file? There it is. All right, there we go. So I made them. It's a MakerBot replicator, build plate, whatever. But yeah. So this is the head that's printing now, and then hang on, let me unmute my stream for him. Yeah, this is what I'm printing in my background. I'm doing a 2-foot tall alien for ERRF, since they wouldn't let me bring my 12-foot tall one. Anyways, and then there's the body, which I think is probably going to be too big. I'm probably going to have to cut it some more. And then I've got the UFO in multiple pieces. Doop, doop, doop. Doop. Then I've got, I don't think I'm going to print this one. I think I'm going to leave that one open. I may even, like, I don't know, cut a circle out. Make the whole bottom. Chaos Cortec. Yeah. Garrett. Oh, crap. Now I just lost it. I minimized mesh mixer. Oh, there we go. But yeah, Chaos Cortec made this for me last year. And I did I don't know if you saw the pictures, but I did a 12-foot tall community print. And I had the 9-foot of the alien at MRF. And then I was going to put the UFO together and take it to ERRF, but ERRF told me it was too big and I wasn't allowed to. Yeah, the UFO is 9 foot across, and then the alien overall from top to bottom is 12 foot tall. But they told me I'm not allowed. I was like, fine, I'll bring a 2 foot tall one. Yeah, I went to MRF. I did not go to ERRF last year. MRF was my first 3D printing event. Yeah, I bet. Well, that last year was their first year, right? Last year was their first year. This is their second year. Yeah. I want to get her a lizard and a bunny. You won't let me. Yeah. I mean, I think for their second year, they're doing great. I know they sent me an email today as a bronze level that I could sponsor like a half page in their brochure or a quarter page, and I looked at the pricing and I was like, yeah, my logo's not getting put anywhere. Because, oh my goodness. Yeah. At MRF, I got, I think, a silver sponsorship. So my logo was on all their little posters. I think gold got on their t-shirt, so I didn't get on their t-shirt, but I was on all their posters. And I don't think they had programs. But ERRF has like programs and stuff, and my name might be in it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be there. I got a table. I'll have my 2-foot alien, my rail core, my new Creatos printer, and my display of UFO boxes. And I may make a display of the 50 some odd different filaments that have been in no, hang on, 12, 13, by then it'll be 14 months, so 14 times 4, a couple months had 5, however many that is. No clue. Oh, the wood basketball court strips? Gotcha. 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 That sounds annoying. Right. Right. That's funny. Oh, so you can't even run your printers overnight? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. School. Right. 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 Yeah, at Murph I had one of the food court people almost fight me cuz my giant alien was in front of a door, and there was literally a door like 10 feet this way and another door 20 feet this way, and the lady was mad because my giant alien was in front of a door in the middle. And while me and Shay were still gluing it together, she came by and told me to move it, and I told her no, I had permission to put it there. And she's like, well, you're blocking the way. And I'm like, there's a door right there and a door right there. I'm not blocking anything. People can still find your crappy food. I didn't say crappy food, but that's what I was thinking because I was being nice, actually. But then she went behind the alien, and it was still being built, and I had parts still putting together, and she pushed it over. And I was like, excuse me, what the hell? And she's like, yeah, I'm just showing you what's going to happen. I was like, no, that's not going to happen because nobody else in here is going to disrespect me like that. You did that on purpose. She's like, I'm going to go talk to Chris. I'm like, go talk to Chris. He told me I could put it here. Never heard back from her the whole rest of the thing, but yeah. No, I didn't eat there. But anyways, well, hopefully they still have as good food this time. But I'm about to end my stream, so I'm gonna cut out of yours. But I'm about to end my stream and go to bed. So I appreciate you inviting me in. My bad. I didn't plan on streaming 2 streams. But I'll talk to you later, llama. I didn't end my stream too, did I? No. Okay. All right. Michael Fox. I can't wait to see the model. I love all models in robed. Kit, did you seriously put a binder with each month's filament and project? That's freaking amazing. Yeah, the Creatos as a printer, yeah, I'm selling them. And 3D Fused is going to do a version of the Creatos Improbed Green. And so I'm going to show it off at my table. Oh, I thought I should do binders. That is an amazing idea, Kit. I should definitely do binders. I'm going to do that now. I hope I have time. I still have to print a bunch of aliens because I only started printing the aliens in, what, the February or March box? Hey, what's up, Fatal Paper Cut? You showed up just in time for me to end my stream. I'm gonna go to bed. I do appreciate you stopping by, though. But for everybody that's here, I will probably be streaming again tomorrow, and this should be finishing about this time tomorrow, I think. And the coin piece for Mike Whaley's giant coin will be done probably in about an hour. Yeah, I started streaming 3 hours and 11 minutes ago. So did I see the text? The last thing you said was, she said, "Night, Joshy, I love you too." And I said, "Aw," and then I commented on stream. But that's the last text I got from you, so you might have mistexted somebody else. But anyways, I am going to get off here, talk to Rose a little bit before I go to bed. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I should probably be here tomorrow. I did not know Country had a stream in the past hour or so. I know he was streaming before I went live. I waited for him to get off while I went on. Yeah, Shay, but I'm just about to end the stream. I was just saying bye to everybody. So, love you, Rosa. All my mods, thank you. All my viewers who have wasted their night with me, I appreciate it. Hope I entertained you just a little bit, at least. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.